I know a lot of you guys have been excited as I am when we're now about talking about the new arc that we've been going to go into One Piece right now, since we just finished Dressrosa, and this is going to be like a prediction that's going to be quite exciting actually, because this is my first time actually doing predictions or sort of like thoughts of really what I'm exactly going to see in One Piece, and I'm really looking forward to it because, you know, there's a bunch of stuff that's been going around in the world, like about the whole thing with Sanji, not to mention as well like the whole Zoa arc that we're now about to head into, like as well. Final, I'm really looking forward to it, so let's get into it. So I actually did a little bit of research looking at a bit of see if we can find any more about Sanji, since you know not once have we actually heard really anything about his past. Like I'm talking about everything that wasn't about to do with like Ono's death, like any of that stuff, since like we knew that he was on the like the ship, the Orbit, and like honestly he was there. It was a nice fancy like sort of place, and then it got tokenized by Ono's death. And probably one of the reasons that he was even able to get on that ship in the first place was like, well, he was a pretty good damn cook even at the start. But not to mention as well, like, you know, maybe he has some royalty in his family. Maybe like his mom's like, oh, let my child in, he's such a wonderful cook, he's like that. Maybe his like mother was on that ship or something like his like father. But it's like Sanji really saying, like, he's never opened up to talk about his parents or anything at all with any of the Straw Hats. Maybe because they've never actually asked him before about this stuff. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is one of the reasons why he's never been hunted down for all this time, because especially like he's had that wanted poster, it's just like the little silly like drawing face of them, and now that he's actually got a legit one, funny seeing that it's only asked only alive now. So I don't know, maybe he's got a celestial dragon like as their like part of his family or something like that. Maybe like his father's like one of them or something like that. It's very interesting. Like maybe he's obviously high up. I honestly think that he probably is something to do with royalty. I think he has like something very important about him, that his family, and who knows, maybe that he might be like, you know, the son of like someone that we already know. Like I thought that'd be really cool, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. I think it's going to become like later on into an arc, and maybe that's why like those people are actually trying to attack them right now. Maybe it isn't just like where they're at right now. It's probably maybe because they're after Sanji, and I felt like that'd be something interesting to find. Now going on to the whole like Zoro like arc thing, like how I can go see this, like I definitely want to see like through this arc, like I really want at least like Luffy and Law and like everyone to fight against that Kaidou, because like I honestly don't think, even with Gear 4th, like, he's not ready for that level yet. Like, we showed, like, he was having still difficulties just dealing with the whole situation with Don Flamingo. He had to have people buy him time just so he can go back into that form to finish off Don Flamingo. Regardless of what, there was, like, a bunch of stuff going around during this time, but it's like, I still feel like he really does need this alliance. And I feel like to get Aaron, like, I don't know, I think even with him, with Zoro, like, if he reunites with Sanji at this point, like, with all of them, like, I still think, like, he just isn't at that level yet. He might have that level, so like, and I can feel like maybe during that fight that we can even potentially see Shanks come back in the series. Like maybe Shanks ends up saving him from there, saying like, oh, you're not ready for this level yet, you little brat, like that, just throws him like that, saying like, I'll go and deal with it. Because like, still, it's like, we're talking about one of the, like, you know, one of the emperors like that. Yeah, there's throne wars are beginning, and that's why people, you know, like Augustus Kid, Apu, like all of them, they're trying to team up to take one down. If it takes 3 pirates just like that, just to either say, and they're kind of, I think they're kind of regretting right now when he kind of fell out of Sky Island just to kill himself, and it's like, you're gonna regret going against like this man of beasts right now. So I definitely feel like there's gonna be a lot, and maybe that's what it has to do, and this goes back to Blackbeard. One of the reasons why the people are so powerful, why they're in Yonkou, is maybe it's because the ones of the Devil Fruit users, maybe Shanks is a little bit different, since we don't really know, like obviously it's shown from what we've seen so far that he hasn't had a Devil Fruit. Maybe it's changed throughout the time that Luffy's been with him, but it's like, it's been shown, you know, like I'm guessing that the other ones are Devil Fruit users, or it's very powerful at haki, and maybe that has something to do with the awakening of like the Devil Fruits. Maybe that's something to do, like maybe that's why I kind of wanted all those like artificial fruits. Like maybe he wanted something like that, like, you know, with Big Man, like when he was like, because Don Flamingo was working with a bunch of them like that with the smile candies, and I feel like, what if, you know, you could get these artificial ones, maybe you could work with maybe awakening them, and that's sort of the question we still need to do. Like, how did Don Flamingo had this awakening? Like, that's one thing. Like, maybe that's why he was so strong as he was. Like, he probably is one of the strongest like warlords out there, like, just because like we haven't seen anyone go to that level yet, and I really want to see like more about that. And like, can potentially Luffy can do this? Can any like Devil Fruit do that? Like, why happens like Robin does it, or if like Chopper does it? Like, if Chopper fucking just like his normal form at that point would be Monster Point or something like that. So there's a lot of the questions, because to the point that he was like pulling matter like just out and just making strings out of that, like it was just insane just to see like Don Flamingo doing this kind of stuff. It's like, Imagine if, like, Luffy could do this at this point if he had an awakening. Like, Gear 4th is strong enough as already, but it's like, he's got a time limit. If he has an awakening, what, he can just do that 24/7? He doesn't have to worry about anything? Like, that makes you wonder, like, and it'd be great if we saw more of the revolutionaries turn up. Like, I don't think we're going to see anything from them a while now, because we just had Savage just come in this arc, so I don't think we're going to be seeing any time soon with Koala, with Dragon, with any of them. We kind of go with all like that, go like some of the others guys, like, but I can definitely see that like going more into the future. That, you know, way on when it goes more into that Thrones War, I think that's when the revolutionaries are going to step up and say, yeah, it's time to go. And that really makes the question, like, since this Throne Wars is now beginning, who is going to, like, because everyone wants a piece of each other. Like, everyone wants to slash. Like, maybe even Big Mom, like, because, you know, they were trying to go in after, you know, everyone. Like, maybe Big Mom wants to go in a bit of Kaidou. Maybe, like, they'll try and fight, like, Blackbeard. Like, I want to see more Blackbeard, and I think, honestly, that's the thing with him. That's how he was able to even steal the Devil Fruit ability from Whitebeard. I'm thinking that was him awakening. Like, I don't think the awakening really, as such, gives you another Devil Fruit ability, but maybe that's a certain one that the dark, like the Yami Yami Fruit gives you. Like, I'm really just curious about that. Like, honestly, that's one of the things, like, very intimidating on talking about One Piece, because it's just so much that, you know, you can just overlook, and I'm sure I'm overlooking a ton of shit like right now, and it's like, I'm just really excited to talk about it, and it's like, one thing I'd like to know, since now that the like bounties are so high, I would love to see if we got like some very like one arc like going into it, maybe after the Zoro, like anything that after the alliance has ended with Law, like maybe like we could actually see these guys, like we can see like some actual really experienced like bounty hunters. Like one arc could be about like these bounty hunters hunting them, not like the Zoro ones, like those people that Zoro had for like a while, like those brothers. I'm talking about some people that like on some CP9 level trying to go after them. I think that'd be kind of cool, like, see if we had something like that. It's like, yeah, like, they aren't safe anymore just being on the sea or just, like, hiding on board. Like, there are people out there. It's not just the Marines. It's just not there any, like, pirates like that. Now you got, like, a bunch of bounty hunters now being inspired, saying, yeah, we need to take this. I want to take down the Straw Hats. Let's go. Like, something like that would be really awesome to do, because, you know, we haven't seen any, like, yeah, we've got all these bounties, but it's like, we haven't really seen bounty hunters in the series. Like, I'd really love to see, like, more bounty hunters trying to go after them, and I feel like that'd be a cool addition to it. Like, there's, like, maybe getting a little alliance with them or something like that. Like, telling them, if we'll give you this, you know, will you back off to us? And also, I was just curious, maybe we might see another Admiral. Like, honestly, I'd like to see Bull, like, but, like, I still don't think we're going to see for him for a while now. Like, whether or not, like, Kizaru is going to, you know, keep popping around. Like, it's just so much to talk about, but it's like, honestly, this is the stuff that I can feel like it's probably going to happen in the next, like, maybe 100 chapters, if, like, this is going to be as long as Dressrosa. I don't know. I mean, maybe I would have learned that, you know, some people had some mixed feelings about Dressrosa. It had some really great moments into it, but yeah, a lot of people can admit that the pacing was here and there, was a bit bad, but overall it was a great, I will still say it, as much as issues I had with Dressrosa, that's the best arc in, like, the whole New World right now. Like, ever since the time skip, that is the best, like, arc that we've had. Like that. I mean, personally, Ennis Lobby, you know, you got stuff like that. That's hard to top. Marine Third, like, I know that's a very easy one to go, but, I mean, some of my favorites, I really do enjoy that. I like Arlong, I like, even Thriller Bark, and people say it's a lot of comedy. I fucking love Thriller Bark. Like, it just makes me laugh, and it's just, like, got some really awesome stuff. Like Shadow Luffy, like, which I kind of sometimes feel like that's a little bit inspired a bit from, like, Gear 4th, like, because of the size weight he does, but overall, I'm really looking forward to, like, what's going to be happening in the next arc, like, going in with the Zoro. Like, I cannot wait. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you think, like, honestly, is Luffy gonna fight like Kaidou? And do you think he's even got an absolute chance going in Gear 4th? Honestly, I'd like to see if he could actually do some damage, and that might impress Kaidou to say, oh, this, like, young one, he might be the one to actually kill me or something like that, or, like, he has that power. But I'm just curious, like, maybe that might be one of the reasons why, you know, Kaidou's trying to get, like, these fruits and all that. Like, maybe he wants to find one that can actually fucking finish him, like, be on some fucking Zera shit, or something. But that's all from me, everyone, so thank you very much for watching. As always, like, let me know in the comments down below, and let's put in your comments on that, because I really want to see what you guys think, because I know I've overlooked a ton of shit and all that, and I really want to get better at doing these One Piece discussions, and, you know, you guys will help me definitely with that. But that's all from me, so I'll see you guys next time.